Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Sparkleberry. Why is this thing moving up and down? My hands are moving, but I am right here. Anyway, see, I already see where or how this is going to be a problem because I do a lot of talking with my hands, and this device is a rotating thing that I got from TikTok Shop. It's supposed to follow you, like it does the tracking thing, and so it's supposed to follow you wherever you go. Um, so it's doing a lot of that movement. So perhaps it might not be good for a sit down video because although I'm moving and doing a lot of talking, I want it to be very centered. With that being said, I do want to thank you once again for coming back or joining my channel. It's your girl, Sparkleberry. This is, I think, my second test video. Why do I have a test? See, I Frozen. I don't even know your name. Yes, steady. Because we gonna fight. Yes, steady. Meme pentokwa. Yes, steady. All right. All right. So the question is, maybe I gotta be steady. The question is, why do I have a second? What is this called? What do I call it? Test video. So as most of you know, I have a YouTube channel. If you don't know, the link is in my bio. I have a YouTube channel that started several years ago. I have not been consistent. I don't pretend like I have been. Life has been lifing. Things have been happening. And so I haven't paid as much attention as I probably could to it. With that being said, new year, new me, I am trying different things. That includes watching videos to better improve the new me that I want to be. What does the new me look like? Well, the new me looks like being consistent in YouTube, being consistent with my uploads, and perhaps doubling down on my niche area. Ideally, I'd like to just focus on skincare, makeup, and just everything woman. However, I know that can be it can kind of feel like putting myself in a box, which I don't want to be. I believe and know that I am very, very versatile. So I don't want it to be about just skincare. Secondly, my skincare routine is like so basic, very, very basic. The only time it gets interesting where I'm trying different things is when I'm having a breakout. And that is far in between because I'm consistent with my skincare. And so everything looks pretty decent and pretty even. I want to say even, but not say even because I still have texture and stuff going on like everybody else does. But as far as like the overall state of the skin is pretty decent. And that's because I am consistent with my skincare routine. As I've mentioned in the past, I try to stick with very, very affordable products because the goal is long term, if for whatever reason I am unable to afford expensive products or I lose my job, I lose my home, whatever, my source of income, and I can't afford certain things, skincare cannot be one of them. Skincare and food, number one on my list. You feel me? Okay. Oh, shelter, obviously that's another key component, but skincare is like up there for me personally. So I don't want it to be centered just around skincare because it can feel a bit restricting. Because how many times do you want to see or hear that I use the same two products every single day and night? I don't know. And I'm not about to start, you know what? I don't want to say I'm not about to start trying things. I want to open myself up to that, to brand deals and trying different products. I feel like I have the best canvas for that. And so I want to open up to that, but I don't want to be boxed in, if that makes any sense. So on this journey are a lot of things that I hope to achieve. However, this, once again, is going to be my test video. One thing that kind of kept me away from recording, right, was it was, what is it called? the editing of the video, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. And initially when I was doing the whole thing and kind of trying to be consistent, there were a lot of times where I was not doing it with a format or formula. There really isn't necessarily a format or a formula. Hey, I said you. Let me apply this lip product. This is the, I can't see, child. This is by who? This is by, who is this by? I think this is by, it's by Rimmel London. This is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color in the color Mocha. And I'm going to apply it right in the center right here. I think it brings so much life. It makes it look so natural. This is how I typically apply my lip products. I like to apply it so it kind of looks natural. It's really not natural, if you know what I mean. But this is good. So one of the things that was causing so much of a holdup on my end was trying to look like everybody else that I was watching, or everybody else that I quote unquote considered a mentor in this space. And that can be, it can be stressful because you're measuring yourself by a yardstick that has been in the industry for years and know what they're doing when they get behind the camera. I don't. I know I'm comfortable talking and I can talk a lot, but I don't necessarily know everything that I'm doing when I sit behind here. I just say how I feel and just keep moving. But that wasn't the case before. So it was a lot of bloopers. It was a lot of things. I just kept on rambling and didn't really know what I was doing. Needless to say, I found a few videos this year that is in alignment with how I want the year to end, which is to really grow my channel up into 10,000 or more. And I know it's possible. It sounds crazy, but I know with consistency is going to be possible. Anyway, so as part of that, one of the strategies that was shared by this person that I follow, I forgot her name, but if I do remember or get it, I'll add it into the description box so you can also follow, just in case you want to start your YouTube channel. But one of the recommendations was to ensure that you do a test video. Test your camera equipments or whatever, your filming equipments, to ensure that it's filming and yielding the results that you need for it to. Do 1 or 2 and see how that works. I'm going to put this out because to me, this is transparency 101. This is me being as transparent as I can. This is not scripted at all. This is me just having a conversation with you guys. So this test video is going to go out. I love the headspace that I'm in because that was another thing. I used to really doubt myself a lot. Like I used to question myself like, oh, are people going to laugh at me because, well, you know, people are who they are. And then I kept on thinking, am I even doing it the way I see people doing it? It's good to have role models or people that you look up to in terms of standards for anything you want to do, right? However, the downside of that, not knowing how to take perhaps feedback, if you're lucky to be that close to get feedback from them or take information from them. The downside of that is feeling inadequate in what you're doing. Now, I don't know if everyone is a content creator. However, I would say go for it. You don't know until you kind of give it a try, right? But I used to feel as though I'm just playing games compared to what I see. Like other people are doing things and I'm here doing bloopers and just going on and dying shots left, right, and center. So, yeah, so I used to feel inadequate. I used to feel like, am I doing this thing right? Maybe not. Maybe I should just quit it. And then I did. I did for a while. You know, occasionally I like upload a video here and there just to kind of keep folks like I'm still here, but not really here. That type of thing. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and say this is going to be the end of my test video. I'm still recording in my office because my office is divided into 2 spaces. I'm not going to turn this thing around so you can see how I miss my office is. No, we're not doing that. We are not. See, the transparency has a limit. The limit is not seeing my office in the States. that it's in right now because it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So my office / recording studio. I'm not going to turn it around. I will be recording here as well. I kind of have my setup over there, so that's kind of what I'll use. And you know what? I'm thinking I should put a timeline for when I go full live. Like do a premiere of this is my reintroduction back to YouTube type of thing. And perhaps use that as a Q&A for folks to really get to know me. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't even want it to be perfect. Perfection is scary to me. There's nothing like perfection. Perfection is unattainable in my opinion. Good, great is amazing. Perfection, that's like death. And I don't want that. So perhaps I'm going to do that. So on today, January 10th of 2024 at 3:30 p.m. Oh, I vow is such a strong word. Me and my commitment issues. I will try. You know what? Hey, Charlie. To say I vow and I promise is so, it feels like carrying rocks. But if I don't do it, then I never actually get to take the leap. So next week is what day? Let me see what day next week. I think I'm going to do it next week. I'm going to upload a full Q&A video type of thing by next week. So by the 21st of January 2024, I will put out a reintroduction video out to my fans and to everybody else. And that will be my formal back to YouTube video. Another formal back to YouTube video, because I'm sure I've done a few of these here, but you know, it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. With that being said, listen guys, I do want to thank you guys so much. I know a lot of people could probably unsubscribe and do find other amazing channels, but I really do want to thank you for staying with me this while. And let us figure this journey out together. We started it from scratch. The sky's the limit, to be quite honest. And I want you all along with me on the journey. Don't forget to share this information with whomever you feel. Well, with everyone, Chile. Wo papa, wo mama, wo sister, wo wafa, wo nana, wo ba, wo cramp. Like, everybody got to subscribe. Everybody. Man, woman, indifferent. They all got to subscribe. The entire scope range. Everybody got to subscribe. So thank you so very much for staying with me this long and for hearing me just yip my mouth as usual. I will see you on my next video. And then before I go, let me just add this in. This is that one thing that is good to kind of freestyle, do what you want, but sometimes you're all over the place and that's also not good. But before I go, I want to say this. I am happy and bubbly today, right now, simply because I felt that it was a very productive day. And that like gets me happy. Being productive makes me very happy. When I'm not productive or I feel like I'm falling behind on things, I'm like, my mood is a bit different. So expecting bubbly every day is like acting. That's not going to be possible. My personality is bubbly, but every day, consistently, I'm on something, or it just ain't normal. That's all I gotta say. It's acting, but I don't act, so not yet. You know what? I could be an actress too. Come to think about it. See, the possibilities in life is just endless. Like literally, I can get up today and say I want to be an actress and take steps towards being an actress. Literally, anything you want to do, you can do. Anyway, I digress. I'm all over the place. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end of this video. I will not be using this thing to film. Not my sit down videos because it's doing the absolute most. Me koha, no watch ya. No ma koha, no watch ya. No ma baha, no watch. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye-bye.